Hello, my lovelies. How are you all? I want to take a wee second just to talk about gratitude and the whole being grateful. I used to post pictures up all the time about being grateful and that it's good to practice gratitude every day or every night. Even if it's just writing 5 things down that you're grateful for in the morning or at night or just in your head. It's better sometimes to write it down because once you physically see it, it has a different effect on you than when you're just speaking it. Typing, I feel, doesn't have the same effect as you actually physically writing it down. So, if you could get a gratitude journal or just even a bit of paper, the back of an envelope, anything, you don't have to keep it. You can just write it down and dispose of it. So, when I ask somebody to think of a couple of things they're grateful for, they tend to kind of stop and think, and they're like, oh, well, everything's shit in the news, so I'm not grateful, and I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I want more money, and I want this, and I want that. Well, guys, it starts with the simple things. Like, we could all be doing with more money, we could all be doing with a bigger house, a fancier car, we could all be doing with it, but it's not important. It's not. Maybe start with the small things. Maybe start with, sorry, that's my dog. Maybe start with the fact that you woke up. Start with the fact that you woke up in a bed. You have covers, you have a warm house, you have a room to yourself on your own. You have a house, you have a roof over your head, you have heating, try and be grateful for the fact that you can see. You have eyes that work. Be grateful for the fact that you can hear. You have ears that work. Your mouth, your hands, be grateful for these. They do so much and you take them for granted because without them, where would you be? As simple as it is, these wee hands, you couldn't text, you couldn't type, or you could, just be a wee bit more difficult. But it's these wee tiny things. Be grateful for the fact that you've got lungs that work, that can take a deep breath. Be grateful for the fact that, you've got the ability to go out. You've got the freedom to go for a walk. You've got the freedom to move. Be grateful for these wee things before you start on, I'm grateful that I've got the car. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for who is in my life. I'm grateful for who left my life. I'm grateful for the fact that I can get up in the morning. I am grateful for the fact that I can use my eyes. I'm grateful for the fact that I can hear, that I can speak properly or as properly as, whatever. I'm grateful for the fact that I've got my 2 arms, my 2 hands and all 10 fingers. I'm grateful for the fact that I've got the ability to use that. I'm grateful for the fact that I've got 2 legs. I'm grateful for the fact that my lungs work, that my insides are all functioning. I'm so grateful for that. These are the wee things that we do take for granted, and when they're gone, guys. You're not going to be able to fix that. And then start to work towards, I'm grateful for the fact that I've got heating, the fact that I've got fresh water, the fact that I've got a house, the fact that I can have my own privacy, the fact that, I'm grateful for that I can go and get food, that I can cook, that I might not have a lot of money, but I'm not going to starve and I'm not going to freeze. Think about the small things first and then work on the bigger things. And the more you start thinking about the small things, it becomes so much easier to realise how much you actually have that is of value, how much you take for granted. And once you start realising that you take so much for granted, things will start to change for you because you start practicing gratitude every day. It changes your thought process, it changes how you see things, it changes how you treat things. So practice that and start to notice a difference. It completely changes everything about you. It completely changes people round about you. If you're always going about trying to see the better in something, somebody's like, oh, that's a shitty situation. You're like, well, it's not that it's shitty. and you learn this. Plus, it might not feel good at the time, but in the long run, it's going to work out this way. Try and look for the positive in a situation. Be grateful for some of the bad things that happen, because bad things happen to make you appreciate good things. And sometimes bad things happen because that helps you push on to another step in your life, and or another direction in your life, and it helps you move. So, we benefit for the bad as much as we do for the good. Just try and appreciate that as well. Um, this was just something I really wanted to get across, and I've been wanting to do it because I noticed that when I was doing the gratitude posts, people weren't really, like when I'd speak to them about it, oh, I get it, but I mean, I don't know what to write. Well, you woke up, start there. Start with the fact that you could stretch and that you could take a yawn and you didn't have any difficulty, and that you could open your eyes. Start with that. Just start there, and it'll slowly start to snowball, and you will start to find different wee things. Like, be grateful for your taste buds, because you can taste all these foods and sweets and crisps and cheese. Cheese is amazing. So, be grateful for all these wee things. Be grateful for the fact that you've got freedom to an extent, and you can go and do a lot of what you want to do. Like, the only person that's restricting you is yourself. Your only competition is yourself. Like, if you want to be better than somebody, be better than the person you were yesterday. It works, guys, trust me. I don't think I've got much else to say. I just wanted to get that out there. But practice gratitude. It is so important, and it'll change everything for you. If you stick to this and you feel it for here, it'll change everything for you. Be grateful for the fact that you've got family. Be grateful for the fact that you've got friends. Be grateful for the fact that there's people leave your life for a reason. Be grateful for the fact that you've got a job, or, well, some people have, some people don't. Be grateful for the fact that there's so much. Where do you start? I mean, there is so much. So start with the small things. So my nose is running, it's hay fever. Be grateful for loads of things. There's so much you can be grateful for. You just have to look, and just don't overthink it. Just think about the things you like, and then be grateful for the fact that you can experience that. Have a nice day. I'm going to go have my coffee now. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, guys. Take care.